And welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Ria Varsami and I'm a Shamanic Astrologer. Today I will be sharing with you astrological information about the upcoming new moon, which is happening in the energy of Sagittarius on the 23rd or 24th of November, depending on where you are in the world. First thing I want to say, we made it. We made the eclipse season. That was really intense. We had to work with a lot of our shadows. We had to face our deepest fears, anxieties, and just come out of it. So I'm making this video 1 week before the new moon, and I'm sure you guys already feel it. We are still working with these energies of the last 2 eclipses, and we will be working with these energies for a long time from now. Because every time we have an eclipse, it's an activation. Eclipses work with us. We can work up to 6 months. So it's going to be still unfolding, and it's going to be still setting our layers so we can go deeper every time. But it's not going to be as intense as we are close actually to these cosmic events, to the eclipses. So now the new energy is here, and we opened up to this new energy since the 25th of October when we had this new moon in Scorpio. But we don't really see it yet. We're still facing this dark night of the soul and working with old beliefs and how this is possible, why is not appearing to us, and I will explain to you why. First of all, I would like to say, if you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can support my work. Thank you for that. So I was studying the birth chart for a few days, and I was looking at the months before and after as well, and I noticed that we are having 6 new moons in first degree of different signs. So we had the first new moon in first degree of Scorpio, the 25th of October. Now we are on the 23rd, we are having a new moon in first degree of Sagittarius, and the upcoming 4 new moons that are coming until the 21st of March are all happening in first degree of different signs. So I found this very interesting and very like a message from the cosmos, like this is a great opportunity to restart your life. Because if you look at your birth chart, we all have the 12 energies. So every energy will be in different area, in different house, in different aspect of our life. So having 6 different energies restarting themselves, that will mean that, let's say, half of the wheel of our horoscope will restart. We start brand new chapters in so many different sectors and areas of our life. So that is the reason why the new is here and we don't feel it, because it started from the 25th of October, but is unfolding. It's going to be taking 6 months to cleanse and also activate the new energy in us. That's why we had to work so much with our beliefs during these eclipses, this time we had now, and also the eclipses in April and May. So this is a co-working, these are co-working new moons actually. So I found this fascinating and a big sign from the cosmos that the new era is coming, is here, but it takes time to unfold, right? So let's talk about this new moon in Sagittarius. First of all, every time we have a new moon is an opportunity to start fresh, to start new, is marking the beginning of a cycle. Now, Sagittarius energy is connected with higher wisdom. It's connected with the archetype of the adventurer, of the philosopher in Shamanic Astrology, and is also connected with being outspoken, with having connections from all over the world, being open to communicate and to learn from other cultures. It's connected with the higher learning, with education, with studies, and of course it's connected with our higher self, because Sagittarius always gives us this higher perspective. So this new moon in Sagittarius is opening a completely new cycle for us of expansion and of learning. Also is opening a new cycle of adventure, because this Sagittarius energy is connected with adventure and traveling, opening a new cycle of adventure, of travels, and also of studies, of education for those of you who are open to that. So everything in this universe works in cycles. So do we. And this is the basis to understand astrology and how everything works. So the last time we had a full moon in the last degrees of Sagittarius was the 14th of June. And I want you now to reflect what lesson you learned during this period of around 14th of June this year, 2022, because this is actually the lesson that is highlighted for you during this new moon. We are starting a new cycle, yes, but this is actually showing you what did you learn back then, what is highlighted for you from around the 14th of June. Now we have a bigger cycle that is actually closing. The last time we had a new moon or a full moon happening in the first degree of Sagittarius was in May 2016. So in May 2016 we had a full moon in first degree of Sagittarius. So I want you to reflect also in that, how much have you learned, how much have you grown since May 2016? This is calling us actually to reflect and see, are we the same people since 2016? How much we have grown, how much we have changed? Because this is actually closing a circle that started back then in terms of self-growth and opening a completely new cycle now. So I think this is very beautiful to reflect and see. And also be grateful, because we forget to see how far we have gone and grow, because we always want to be more and more and more, but we never appreciate. We have been through so many things, so many stuff, situations to be the people we are now. So allow yourself also to be grateful and say thank you to yourself for being that person now, you know. So now the ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter, and Jupiter is the best planet. It's a planet of expansion, of abundance, of growth, of easy flow. So Jupiter has been retrograde since 28th of July, and first was in retrograde in the energy of Aries and then moved into Pisces. So on the 23rd of November also Jupiter started moving direct. So that's beautiful, because it's also the ruler of the new moon event and also starts retrograde. So it's like, boom, open up. So we're moving over the phase of reflection. We've been reflecting under the energy of Aries and Pisces, and actually we have been under a training how much of we can trust ourselves, how much we can trust our intuition, how much, what is our intent before any actions with Jupiter in Aries. And are we acting intuitively? So the training is over, and now with Jupiter going direct in Pisces, we can actually trust our intuition and let our intuition guide us. So Jupiter assists us to see life from a higher perspective always, and gives us some different views. Sometimes we can feel let's say stuck or don't know what to do, and Jupiter is there always to show you a completely different way, because it's just from above. It's the same way we look at the birth chart, we look at it from a high perspective. So Jupiter does a very good aspect with the moon, does a trine with the moon, which talks a lot about this is an opportunity, this new moon, to invite in our life growth, invite abundance, invite good luck, which is very nice. Jupiter does also a conjunction with Neptune. Neptune is the planet that has to do with the dream world, and Neptune is also, the side of Neptune is illusion. So Jupiter conjuncting Neptune is talks a lot about, first of all, what we don't see, because Neptune can be the illusion. What is something that we don't see? And also, on the other side, our intuition is super highlighted with Neptune, the ruler in Pisces, and Jupiter, the ruler in Pisces, and Neptune next to it. Intuition is strong during this event. Now we have also in Sagittarius we have the moon and the sun. As every new moon, they're in the same energy, and we also have Venus and Mercury in Sagittarius. Venus now is the planet that has to do with our divine feminine. It has to do with our self-worth, with our relationship with money, with our love relationships, has to do with art, with beauty. And Mercury is the planet that has to do with communication and the way that we think. So Venus and Mercury in Sagittarius, they're in conjunction, they're very close degrees. So they are co-working together. So first of all, if you are an artist or you're doing any kind of like creative work, this is your time. This is a very, very creative time with Venus conjuncting Mercury. Also, your words have power. I mean, our words always have power, but during this event with Mercury conjuncting Venus within Sagittarius, that means we can manifest very easily through our words. So be careful what you say, right? So make sure you dream big using Jupiter and Neptune, and make sure you speak it up. Speak up what you really want, and use your creativity, of course, as well. So also because Venus is connected with love relationship, this is a great time also to expand our love relationships through communication, through deep listening. So if you have been going through some troubles with your love relationships, especially with the eclipse season, there's a lot happening inside and clearing. So this is the time to really sit with your partner and really practice some deep listening, some deep understanding, using this powerful Venus conjunction Mercury energy in Sagittarius. Now, also the shadow of Sagittarius are beliefs. So having Mercury and Venus there, it's calling us to change our beliefs. Change our beliefs, whatever have to do with Venus. Change your beliefs about money, your self-worth, your love relationships, changing all your beliefs about how you're using your feminine, because Venus is how we use our feminine. And also using the power of Mercury to shift our beliefs, because when we speak something, we are able to reprogram ourselves. That's why many healing practices, they use affirmations or saying loud things like theta healing and other practices where you can reprogram your own mind through that. Now, eclipses also, these two eclipses showed us what do we believe, what are beliefs, and what beliefs have to change. So now it's a great time also to see what beliefs are blocking us actually from manifesting, and reprogram the beliefs and use Mercury, use Venus to really bring that forwards. Now, one last thing, Mars is retrograde in Gemini, and I have a separate video for that, you can watch it. But Mars is doing a square with Neptune under this new moon event, and Mars is the planet that has to do with action and manifestation, and of course our divine masculine, because we all have inside us divine masculine and divine feminine, and does a square with Neptune, which is again the planet of the dream world and the planet of illusion. So we want to take action, but it's something there we don't see. It's something there we can't see. That's why we can't take action at this time. And the thing that we can't see, we will get the answer through our intuition. So our intuition will be our guide. Even if we don't see something, our intuition will be there to actually guide us in where we have to see. We have to go, because Mars in Gemini, it talks all about information. So we are kind of missing some information before acting, something we don't really have a clear idea, image of what to do. Like we want to do something, but we have no information, we can't. So your intuition will give you the answer, and you have to trust your intuition, because it's very, very highlighted during this new moon event. So that's all I want to share with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, make sure you like the video. And also I'm hosting a new moon ceremony on the 23rd, 7:30 Central European Time. I will be offering mini personal readings to all the participants, and also we will be doing a guided meditation, working with the planets and manifesting and having a clear vision of what we want. So if you want to join, I will put the link below. There are only 6 spots available, because I only do small groups because of the personal readings. If you can't find a spot, you can always book a 30-minute new moon reading with me, which I will work on your birth chart, and we will go deep into what you're going through. So that's all I had for you. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.